Alright, I just read this line, but I'm gonna read it again since I'm starting a new video. We should have gotten rid of him when we found the dirt on him. It's about Hye-sung, who has who has a history of school violence, and it's the Fader star that he really dislikes. Fader is supposed to be like Twitter, I think. Don't you think Seung-yeon would have exposed it if she knew about the dirt?
정말요?
You really think so? No, it's good drama, man. No, I don't think so. Sale tilted his head.
동윤이 형.
You're kind of slow. I guess that's how you made it this far.
혹시나
Didn't you ever sense that Seung-yeon was covering for Hye-sung? Yeah, I felt it too. She seemed to protect him more than the others. She was saving up. She was saving up to build up the drama, I think. Well, I can't say I've never sensed it, but right. All right, I'm winning him over. You get to see more aspects of this if you watch it from behind the scenes. The finals in the top 10. I thought he would, but he'd be exposed on Fader, which he loves so much. Now he's facing such strong headwinds, so I guess justice has been served. But Seung-yeon has covered up for him since that incident. There's only so much she can do to cover for him. He wasn't show material anyway. He was making a vain effort to turn the ranking upside down again, but he was destined to go home. Let's see if he's still a Fader star after he goes home. Reaction keyword, exposure. Hye-sung's history of school violence broke out on Fader. His reputation faltered severely on Fader, which was the platform of his fan base. Alright. Rapport event, nice.
여기 무너질 정도로 개판일 줄은 몰랐어요.
이럴 거라고 누가 상상이나 했겠어.
대체 어떻게 책임을 지려고?
He looked down. Do-yoon carefully chose his words.
무사히 나가게 될 거야. 만약 재개라도 되면 그땐 또 네 조언 좀 부탁할게.
조언이요?
They're bonding.
즉석 미션 기억나? 갑자기 휙 던지고 답을 내라고 했잖아. 너 아니었음 진작에 탈락했을 거야.
Wow. He's probably a fan. Probably one of the more talented of the group. Still had saved many from trouble.
마침 제가 아는 게 나와서요. 큰 도움이 됐는지는 모르겠지만요.
You were
신기했어. 진짜 많이 알던데.
지식 쪽은 나름 빡세게 파는 편이라서요. 대중음악은 전체적으로도 좀 관심이 있고.
Hale took a step back, adjusting his glasses.
그래서 그쪽 얘기할 때 다른 느낌이었구나.
다른 느낌이라니
더 높고 빠르게 말한달까?
Say's a totally different person when it came to the topic of music. His advice was more delicate and easier to understand at times compared to that of the judges.
신나서 떠들었다니 좀 쪽팔리네요.
왜? 보기 좋았는데.
정말 보기 좋으셨어요?
뭐 내 생각이 중요한가?
전 스텝이에요. 뒤에서 조용히 서포트해야죠. PD님도 매번 나대지 말라고 주의를 주셨었죠.
The glasses cast a shadow over Sale's face.
정 내 생각이 중요한 거면 난 좋았어. 괜찮았고. 너도 좋아 보였고.
그런가요? 고맙습니다. 처음 듣는 얘기네요. 진짜.
All right. Sale, who has a deep understanding of music, talks about his knowledge at every opportunity. He is so proud of it. What am I doing? What now? Fader Star. This will probably upset him, but I want to talk to him about it.
몰라.
I don't care what they call me.
왜?
Why? You want to learn a thing or two from the star? That's not what I was... Then what was it? The thing you need is to be really diligent.
그렇다니까?
If you can't keep up with the pace, set auto-write properly at least. You practically neglected your fader account. Are you worried about me? Alright, I'm winning him over. Worried about you? Are you kidding?
아 참.
It's just that you're so frustrating. His son looked at Do-yoon, who was feeling embarrassed, and spoke again. Worried about you? Oh man. Don't get it, do you? I know why you want to avoid fader, but criticism is also a form of love. It doesn't matter what you do. The winner wears the crown and the loser wears the shackle. He's an interesting character. I do like him. I like all of them. Ju-young took some big hits on Fader. Fader. What is he thinking? Yeah, I like this. Okay, this is my thinking as well. I think Jo-young is on the same page with me.
도대체
What is Hae-sung thinking?
아마도
Maybe he was motivated by how popular the vote was going.
그렇다고 해서
Jo-young stopped looking at her watch and let out a sigh. Don't you feel funny when you see the auto-write bot thingy? One of the accounts posted a comment asking for support, but we're here.
그러면
After all, we're posting comments just like Hae-sung.
그치만
But auto-write is different from writing yourself, isn't it? Now that I think about it, they're different. Posting it manually is more interesting.
그럴지도.
Now that I hear about it, it's certainly different. Anyone can tell Hae-sung is uploading it himself.
그렇지.
And that's why the number of votes fluctuated. Do-yoon could see Jo-young's sober eyes behind her long hair.
저기
It's just me, different or not. Besides, I barely use fader.
그러니까
That's what I mean. You were involved in it, and you were like an observer. That's why I wanted to know your take on this. Everyone should decide for themselves how to respond. Keyword, auto-write. A fader junction that posts preset comments at certain times. In V-Stars, this so-called bot is used to encourage fans to vote. Okay, run, Jo-young, run. Yeah, I want to talk to her about her issues. Oh, I want to talk to Seo Chang about the star producer.
그거야.
To be frank, she's an evil person. Oh shit. You know, she treats right? Yeah.
그랬었지.
Alright,
네.
winning him over. And some stupid contestants have joined in. Sale leered at Hae-sung on the other side. Oh shit, Sale hates Hae-sung. Well, that kind of contestant cannot survive anyway. I wonder if Sale Sale might have leaked the school violence thing. Sale had often been insulted by the producer and some of the contestants, both privately and publicly. That's why he hates Hye-sung.
그런 편이죠.
Still, I could learn a thing or two from her.
어?
Work or her personally?
아니죠.
Of course it's work. I have weak will. I've been trying to be stronger, but I've still got a long way to go. Well, huh? Seung-yeon is the opposite, right? It's just that she's too extreme. Seung-yeon was especially harsh on Sale. So, Do-yoon was surprised when Sale said he could learn a thing or two from her.
도윤이 형.
Sorry, I misread that. Can I? Okay, it was supposed to be said. So Do-yoon was surprised when Sale said he could learn a thing or two from her. There we go. You have to envision a tiger in order to at least draw a cat. I've already set my foot in this business. I'm going all the way. All the way? What do you mean? That's the secret from now on. Alright, I've gotten him up from angry looking to neutral, which is good. Yeah, it's going pretty well. I want to go at least a little bit further. So I was talking to Jo-yoon. Sorry to move away from you. Old stories. All right, let's talk about the ones that she wants to talk about first. Run, Jo-yoon, run. We're gonna be comforting here. Are you talking about beloved? We were supposed to be loved, as the name suggests. But as a group, we were rather bereaved than beloved. Than beloved. Gave a natural smile under the dim light. Can I see the unnatural smile? I'd like to see it. I ended it. I left the group and disappeared on them. Everyone knows it.
그래도
But the Ju-young that I know isn't. What other people know about me only know that much about me. Ju-young Min, leader of the group Beloved, left right before their album was set to be released. She disappeared and only sent a resignation letter, leading to the team and agency's downfall. What they say makes sense now, huh? I don't think it's true. I'll believe it if you want me to. Okay, I think this is a good one. About Ju-young disappearing abruptly. But I know that it's true, right? I still think this is the more comforting thing to say. I'm gonna go with this one. I think I might be picking the wrong one.
아니요.
I still think they're wrong. I haven't known you for too long, but you're not that kind of what? What kind of person is that? Yeah, I think I insulted her. I should have known that she did run away without talking to him because she told me that. An irresponsible leader who left the group and ran away? Yeah, I offended her. Do-yoon, maybe you're trying to empathize with me. Yeah. Do-yoon thought about his previous position again. Masquerade, a band created by 4 high school friends. After recruiting an ambitious vocalist, the 5 members carried on, brimming with other passions, but... Brimming with what? Brimming over with passion. But... He and 3 high school friends started a band. At first they were mostly instrumental, but later recruited a vocalist.
저기
Do you regret having been a Beloved member?
모르겠어.
It's hard to explain.
괜찮아요?
You don't mind the show portraying you that way? Her leaving the group had been highlighted several times during the show. We've been through thick and thin. Ju Young was the leader and best performer of the girl group Beloved, but she was harshly criticized for leaving the team without first discussing it with the group. She has bittersweet feelings about those days. They are all precious memories, and I didn't like it when they were distorted in the show. I messed up that dialogue, but that's alright. It's my mistake, and I'll live with it. A girl group led by Ju Young, Beloved. They made their debut. We get the idea. I'm not going to read all of these. A lot of them are repetitive, and it's not really necessary to read them all. Alright, so let's talk to her about her panic attacks.
아직이야.
Good. Although it seems to creep up sometimes.
알잖아요.
We still need time until the rescue team arrives.
알아.
I know, I need to suppress it. I should have taken some medication.
그건
You skip it before getting on stage. It's a jinx.
그래.
It's like catching a cold. I thought I figured out a way to work with it, but under these circumstances, Ju Young suffers from panic attacks. She takes medicine regularly, except when she's about to perform. Ju Young nodded with a worried look on her face, and Do Yoon spoke to her again. It's different for everyone.
결국
We'll get out of here safely. Let's cheer up. Yeah, thank you. Do Yoon said that therapy had helped ease her symptoms, but this kind of situation was unexpected. I'll try, so you won't worry about me. Alright. I feel like we should also talk about Hye-sung now. Wait, did I talk to him? Did I talk to this guy about the ongoing voting? I did, right? Ongoing voting.
이럴 줄은.
This is quite unprecedented. I can't believe the popularity vote is still on after all this.
있잖아.
It must be a mistake, right?
그게요.
It's managed by the subcontractor. Since Seung-young is not out there, since Seung-young's not out there, there's no command center either.
그러면
They can't even close the vote?
네.
Of course not. Oh, so they can't.
말하자면
Things have gotten worse ever since the profile incident. If you want to take an action, you have to report it first. Everyone has to wait for the producer's instruction. If the producer gives the order, you do it. If she says stop, then you stop. How are you talking about ongoing voting? Alright, let's talk about the Fader Star and then ongoing voter.
대체
Starting using Fader as soon as he saw the popularity vote on his watch.
아무래도
He's been an avid Fader user.
그러니까
I never expected he would do that at a time like this. Yeah, exactly. I agree. Ju Young stared at the carnage in the audience's area. God damn it, I can't read. In the audience area. Maybe we shouldn't just sit by and watch. To be honest, you surprised me too. Oh, does she know that I wrote on Fader? Are you worried?
생각해봐.
Jae-sung is right behind you. The fluctuating number of votes doesn't bother you? We don't have swing voters like Yu-kyuk and Ina. If we lose momentum, it's over for us.
그럼
Ju Young, are you?
만약에
If other cars ride the shoulder in heavy traffic, I'll follow those cars and get out of the traffic. Right, so she's saying we should be doing more on Fader as well.
도대체
Why is the vote still on? it might mess up the interim results.
내 생각엔
They need to stop it now so as to maintain the current. Yeah, you just want to stay number 2. Ju Young stopped in the middle of the sentence. Maybe she was conscious of Do Yoon, or who was second to last. Sorry.
괜찮아요.
It makes no sense to continue with the vote at a time like this. The stage collapsed. The show has surely been stopped.
아마도
I'm sure they'll somehow exclude the votes that have been coming in since the collapse. I know. How are they supposed to vote when there's nothing to see? This isn't right. It's unfair. But I'm not sure if they'll return the vote to its original state. So, oh, I see. So we're buried underground, but we're still competing for votes. Well, I don't want to compete for votes. I just want to chill with these people until we get out. I don't care if I win the show or not, based on what I put on Fader. But then again, maybe I'm not playing the game if I feel that way. I'm just imagining that it's not just gonna be about who's the most popular person on Fader. Like, there's gonna be more to this than that, right? So it's okay for me to play my character not caring about the show anymore. Could be mistaken. Alright, well, I'll talk to her about Snocker, I'll talk to her about Snob, but first, let's get the drama out of the way. Fader.
한도윤,
You don't use Fader that much, do you?
그게
Do I have to write posts just because they gave me an official account? Okay, auto-write works fine anyway. Jae-sung's still posting in this mess. Yeah, that's what I want to talk about. I barely used it, so if I start writing now,
그래.
suit yourself. It would be weird if you start posting comments all of a sudden. You want me to post or not? Just do what you want. Yeah, it's true. Do what you want.
그거지.
Show me the spirit of a rock star. What does Fader have to do with spirit? I don't want to argue. Yeah, I don't know what point he was making. I think he was just trying to be positive. Alright, let's talk about the Fader Star. Oh, he's the criminal also. I should talk to him about that.
그래서 뭐?
Nothing? What do you want to know? Are you asking if I really did it? Jae-sung looked away. Didn't you read it on Fader? Didn't you see the article posted by the victim? Quote unquote. Yeah. So what else do you want to know?
그래.
He's right, I was there. Don't look at me like that. What do you want me to say? I told you I was there. Jae-sung was expelled from high school for assaulting a classmate. When confronted about his past, he was reluctant to share any details.
있잖아.
That's not the answer. I didn't ask if you were there or not. I have nothing more to say. Alright, but it seems like I'm winning him over a little. Whoa, he's happy. He likes me. Nice. I think this means they like me. Okay. I talked to her about all her stuff, right? Oh, he has a relationship, right? He has some kind of relationship with the star producer. Hang on.
대체
We still haven't heard from her. Jae-sung dropped his shoulders.
괜찮아?
How about you? People are so cruel. Talking about how she'll find a way to survive somehow. I wonder how ethical they have been in their life.
생각해봐.
We've made it this far all because of Xiang Yan, right?
괜찮아.
Don't worry, all staff members seem to have escaped. We'll hear about Xiangyang soon. Jae-sung stared at the dark wreckage without answering. Right? We have to. Oh, it seems like he really cares about her. Maybe they were lovers. Alright. Alright, I'm liking Hyung-sung now, especially because he likes me. Alright. Wow. Alright. Got some positivity from the guy that I hated. Alright, let's move on. I feel like I've talked to her about all the interesting stuff at this point. Let's talk to her about my thing. Still thinking about it? Oh, this is something she wants to talk to me about. Alright, betrayer. Does he also have reactions to betrayer? No. What about Seo? I feel like that's a good sign that Ju Young is interested in me. Still thinking about it.
아무래도
Does it still bother you?
들어봐.
You're not the only one that's been framed by Xiangyang. You'll have your chance after we survive this to remove the misunderstanding. Ju Young stared at Do Yoon for a moment. He wasn't saying a word.
너는?
What's your memory of the band like? Is it good for you? Good or bad? Memories tend to be glamorized. I remember it fondly. Staying positive is a good move. It was a difficult time, but we had good moments.
그러고 보니
그게
그렇구나.
I know you wrote a lot of songs.
아무래도
I wrote the songs because no one else would.
내 생각엔
Why are you trying to be so modest? I know you had a decent fan base. He was the fans' frontman and wrote many of their songs. He also had quite the fan base outside of Masquerade's fans. Me too. I started out as a trainee and stayed in the group for 5 years until it was disbanded. Ju Young replied. We went through thick and thin over those years. I hated them sometimes, but I couldn't imagine living without them. That went on for 5 years. I hope we both make it out of here in one piece, so we can reunite with our groups.
난
When that time comes, I will...
그래요.
Yeah, let's get out of here in one piece. Yes, let's do that. Masquerade. Do Yoon had played bass and her guitar in Quintet indie band. He joined the audition, but he was the only member to get past the preliminaries. After joining with the band, right? Alright. We got that conversation started. Okay. Talk to my bottom 5 and 4. Oh no, she's in second place. What am I talking about? He's 4th place. Inha's the one who's close by in 3rd place. So yeah, we talked to 2 boys. Let's talk to 2 girls now. Inha's next. Okay. She wants to talk about Snob and Stalker. She's not interested in talking to me about Betrayer. I want to talk to her about Fader Star now. I'm an avid Fader user too, but I'm no match for the Fader Star. If the audition winner were determined by the number of Fader shares, he would have made it to the Hall of Fame already.
그렇지만
But I never imagined he would do such a thing at a time like this. Yeah. We're all talking shit about the Fader Star. Ju Young fiddled with her watch. It was to let them know that the survivors are safe, but
애매한데.
yeah, sure didn't.
그게
The vote is still on, and Hye-sung went ahead with it.
모르겠어.
We don't know how things will turn out.
그래도
Oh. It's too late now. Look around you.
말이 돼?
How can they continue with the vote?
진짜야?
아닌 것 같아.
아니야?
Look at the madness in Hye-sung's eyes. What a mess. It's supposed to be a show where contestants compete on the stage and accept the result afterwards. This will mess up the rules. True. Can see why they're so upset. I feel like she's real mad at Hye-sung, so we can talk about how he's a criminal. Yeah, let's talk more about Hye-sung.
으이, 진짜.
Hye-sung and I are like the most unlikable people in the world. Wow. She proved
그래.
herself on him.
그래도
Still, for him to hit other people, not even once or twice, but continually,
말이 돼?
is he capable of it? Is he a good fighter, or is he rich?
치,
He's neither, and he's weak. So how?
그거야.
And the evidence appeared to show that he was expelled from the school. People believe it's because Hye-sung kept silent about it. Well, he hates burning his fingers. Maybe the reason he's keeping his mouth shut is
그럴까?
maybe he's trying to slip through it, thinking it's an unfavorable factor.
그래도
But he's too quiet, it's so unlike him. Even if I ask him, he won't say a word. Alright, let's talk about her snob reputation. Snob. Who's the snob on Fader? That's you.
알잖아.
It's, oh shit.
야,
Who cares if it's right or not? It's just a comment on Fader. Inna let out a deep sigh.
그게
That's not the role I was given in the show.
그러면
Then they should have created the related scenes.
괜찮아?
Does that make everything okay?
뭐
What's wrong with that? When you are just following the script of the show, people will criticize you. They will distort your real personality. That will make you look like someone else. Listen, this is a good thing to say. This is deep.
그건
They distort your true personality on the show, as if you are a completely different person. Are you still okay with that? What if I'm not?
아니야?
If I go, I'm not this kind of person. Would anyone believe me? If I go, Do-yoon is not a betrayer. Would people believe me?
그게
Good point.
그게
I'm sorry, I was just trying to come up with an example.
어쨌든
All scenes that don't agree with the script get edited out. And we should continue to take the bull by the horns. Her selfish and arrogant behaviors were often criticized, but she is trying to face the criticism head on. Don't you think it's better to get more screen time? Right, screen time is a thing. Alright, time to talk about stuff. Seems kind of exhausting. It's like a lot going on. It's been so chaotic that I forget about it.
그랬었지.
Is it still happening?
그래.
Yeah, and it's happening more often. A photo of Inha taken outside the stage was being circulated online. Soon a letter to the production crew arrived from the person claiming to have taken the photo. I didn't actually see it, but they are still receiving it. He would say that he loves me, but then suddenly get angry and threaten to kill me. He begs me to tell him about my past, but says I must have been promiscuous when I try to hide. A snob who doesn't care about anyone but herself.
해보자.
Yeah, let's call the police.
야,
I thought we need to get out of here first.
그래.
Yeah, we'll call the police as soon as we get out of here. Huh. The staff discouraged her from doing it. Is there anything else you're worried about? Aside from the show. What am I doing? Ugh, my brain is dying on me. I should probably just stop here. Yeah, so after this conversation, I'm gonna stop. Okay, Inna didn't report to the police because, aside from the show, is there anything else you're worried about? The staff discouraged her from doing it? Ignore what they say. I think that this is a bad assumption. So let's go with this one. But I don't know. This one seems a little bit accusatory. Let's go for it.
혹시
Does something bother you? Yeah, I think I offended her.
왜?
Why? Is that how you feel about me?
그게
I feel like you're reluctant to call the police. Oh, I did it. I did good.
그게
Actually, I've already called the police.
그러면
They called the staff to find out what happened. That's the end of it. What can I do? Everyone's telling me to suck it up because I'm a celebrity. Then how could I raise hell even though I was nervous and angry? She feels great anger and anxiety at the thought of someone stalking her. The staff told her that a celebrity has to put up with the side effects of stardom.
말이 돼?
I couldn't just tear up the contract and tell the world about it. I could complain all I want about getting ripped off, but at the end of the day, I'm the one who signed the contract. I need to accept it. The show only talked about Inha's present. In other words, she was portrayed as a character that appeared out of nowhere. It was different from previous methods where they focused on contestants' past and stories. Why can't they be satisfied with who I am right now? Why are they so curious about my past? According to this contract, contestants shouldn't object to background checks and edits. They all signed it without enough explanation. She likes me. Oh, but I lost Chung So. Oh, no, I'm good. Oh, Inha Oh and Hye Sung Seo both like me. Alright. Alright. I don't think I need to talk to them about any more stuff. For now. I finished talking to Sale, and I did upgrade from angry, so that's good. I'm happy about that. Very curious if I could push her up to a smiley face as well. I don't think it's possible at this point. I think also because I picked the wrong option for her, so I actually decreased her affection toward me. I think this might not be affection, it might just be how happy they are. Kind of confusing. Hyuk Lee. Alright, I'm gonna stop now though. I'm exhausted. I want to keep going because I'm interested, but I'm like I'm realizing that I'm dying. I'm not reading the words right. I'm like feeling a little exhausted. I need to eat some food, maybe drink some coffee. See y'all next time. Just save. How is it going? It's hard at times, but it will be okay.
아, 참.
Hey, that's not what I asked. Well, what are you asking? Do you think we can continue with the audition? What?